Καλησπέρα, καλησπέρα και καλώς ήρθατε σε ένα καινούριο βίντεο και σε μια πιθανώς καινούρια σειρά στην οποία θέλουμε να κάνουμε του Chicago Bulls πάλι την υπερομάδα που ήταν με τον MJ. Ναι, είδαμε και εμείς το Last Dance, ζηλέψαμε και αποφασίσαμε να φτιάξουμε μια σειρούλα όπου ο νέος παίκτης που ήρθε στους Bulls και λέγεται υπτάμενος Joker, γιατί τόσο κρίτσι είμαστε, θα προσπαθήσει να φέρει τους Bulls αρχικά στα playoffs, ξέρω εγώ, και συνέχεια να τους κάνει την ομάδα που ήταν κάποτε. Έχουμε παίξει τα πρώτα μάτσες της ιστορίας γιατί ήταν λίγο σούπα και θα έχουμε μπει πλέον στην ομάδα των Bulls. Μας πήραν στο draft. Ο παίκτης μας, ο Flying Joker, όπως βλέπετε, όπως είπαμε, είναι playmaker για να έχει λίγο παραπάνω την μπάλα. Στα πρώτα 5 μάτς λίγα πράγματα, 3,5 πόντους, 2,8, δεν παίζουμε και πολύ. Θα προσπαθήσουμε να κάνουμε τον παίκτη μας όσο δυνατό καλύτερο, έτσι ώστε να μας οδηγήσει στις επιτυχίες. Λοιπόν, ματσάκι με Detroit Pistons, μισητούς Detroit. Εδώ είμαστε με το 0-0 για να τιμήσουμε τον πρώην παίκτη των Celtics και Bulls, τον Robert Paris. Μιας και είμαι εγώ Paris, είπαμε, η σειρά πάει full cringe. Και πάμε να ξεκινήσουμε.
This week on NBA 2K TV, we have a winner. Find out who you voted to take the grand prize in our Shoe Creator Challenge. Robbie joins us for some My Team strategy tips. Mike Wang has expert tips to up your defense. We check in on your My Player Nation standings and your top plays. It's all happening now. Welcome to NBA 2K TV. The results are in.
And after a few weeks of voting, you guys, the 2K community, have decided which one of your peer shoe designs you wanted to see in NBA 2K20.
First up, let's take a look at the category winners that were up for most
Εντάξει,
popular
καλά τα
vote.
είπατε, πάμε. Θέλουμε δράση, θέλουμε παιχνίδι. Θέλουμε να δείξουμε ότι θα γίνουμε οι καλύτεροι.
Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown Chicago
Φέρουμε
lighting up the
Bulls εκεί
sky.
που πρέπει 0-5 εκεί στο Friday να μην 2-3. Δεν ξέρω αν μπορούμε να... Η ομάδα μας είναι λίγο χάλια.
Yeah, and he has their confidence. David, thank
Είναι
you.
το my career.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season.
Παίρνει
Take
τον
a look
παίκτη
at
του
the Bulls.
rookie.
They're right now in the 8th spot in the conference here in the early part of the season. And of course, there's the Pistons, 2 games back.
Το νούμερο ένα παίκτη όλων εποχών. Εννοείται ότι είμαστε στον πάγκο και μπαίνουμε τώρα.
And your last,
Συν
what was it
14,
like
πολύ
ending
καλά
your career where you started?
Well, I tell you what, that's the reason why I went back to Golden State was to retire there. I
Και
only
ανεβαίνω
played
για
9 games
βάσιμο
my
μπροστά στο
last season,
briefing.
but I felt like it was a full circle. It was completion. Being in front of those fans that gave me so much energy there. The ones that showed me so much love as a rookie. I mean, I couldn't even, my goatee didn't even connect in. I couldn't even grow hair on my face then. And to come back as an old man my last year, it was a blessing to see those same faces.
Δεύτερο χτίσιμο.
By the way, that is a sweet goatee you're wearing tonight. I just want to tell you.
Thank you. I've been working on it.
Galloway,
McRae passes to Griffin.
United Center.
Got a piece of it. Aronofsky with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively.
Σηκωθήκαμε, κολλώσαμε, παραδέχομαι.
Thaddeus Young on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Back to Young. It's stolen by Brown. Pass break Detroit. Here's Galloway. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. He's trying to force
Στα
something.
play-off θα δούμε πώς θα πάει αυτό. Ωραία παλιά.
Passes it to Gafford. Pocket six.
Σηκώνεται, το βάζει.
The defense looks soft early on. They
Παίρνουμε
sum it up
392 πάνω.
a little more sense of urgency.
There's
Προσπαθήσω να...
The pass to make it to the inside. Here's Griffin. Plays it up and banks it in. Griffin's got 11 points.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Pass to Satoransky. The kick out to Young. Brings up a three. Rebounded by Maker. And so Griffin will bring it up for Detroit. 11-point game. Pass to Galloway. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Brown outside. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Here's Griffin. No good from 11 feet. And so it's Chicago holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting it. He checked in for the Pistons. Brown comes in for Langston Galloway.
Μειώσανε όσο λείπαμε 48-43.
Pistons trailed by 5.
No, well, Kev, you know I always appreciate when a big man can create for others. Blake Griffin, he's one of the best in the game in that regard. He's such a fantastic passer.
They've got Zach LaVine, also young out there, and it's Gafford. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And they call the foul, so he's got a and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Chris, you almost forget just how big Griffin is because of how smoothly he can facilitate for others.
Yeah, Kevin, I hate when people say he's a good passer for a big man. I mean, what type of caveat is that? He's just a good passer. He has great vision, superb timing, and that's why he's always been near the top in assists.
Brown the pass to Henson. Here's McCray, and the layup's good off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Passes it to Gafford. To the wing right side. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Maker.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Basket good. And now just a 4-point Chicago lead.
No, look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
The pass to Gafford. Satoransky with it. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Bulls from the top of the key. The shot by Satoransky, no good.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Here's McCray. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto. Here's Brown. It's deflected. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Bulls. They're up by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the... And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even. Ends up going with the new group. The Pistons shoot the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And Detroit looking at who they've got. They've got Brown. Griffin is out there with Wood. And there's McCray. And it's Galloway. And
It's a brand new era in Detroit, Kevin. I mean, Dwayne Casey has been given the reins, and there's a lot to like about the future. In the short time, has Detroit excited.
Wood kicks to McCray. Detroit keeping it alive. A new 14. Galloway with the bucket.
I mean, you got to respect the guts of Galloway. I mean, 6'2". It's great to see him capitalize inside.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Chicago Bulls continue to be a team in rebuild mode. Traded for Otto Porter at the deadline last season.
Κάτω το καλάθι, επιτέλους, γκολ φάουλ.
The logjam in the front court, and his first full game fit well with some of the young players. Now that they've added rookie Kobe White with other moves this summer, fans are eager to see this young team take the next step. Kevin?
And David, they've got some pieces too. Thank you. Chicago making a switch here. Levine's checked in. And Chris for the Pistons, as we know, it's been a while without sustained success.
Yeah, Kevin, they're hoping that last year was a foundation-type season. I mean, they had good results for them as they built this roster. This team is forming an identity and rebuilding the right way.
Pass to Gafford.
Foul
on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Yeah, easy call. And see, Webb, you talk to the Bulls fans, and they are eager for a return to greatness.
Yeah, GA, it's been a long time since the Jordan era, and Bulls fans know it. But you know, GA, the Bulls have a very loyal group of fans. Their patience has been tested, though. This team needs results.
And the Pistons making a change here. Makai Lucas checked in.
I don't know if it's been the main factor. This off night has definitely been one factor.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, Kev, but the competitive nature of Zach LaVine is what drives him. I mean, he spoke up more for and against his team last season as they had a rough go in the stand.
Rose, he's checked in for Langston Galloway.
You know, back in 2017, Zach LaVine tore his ACL, ended a promising season with Minnesota. That offseason, while rehabbing, LaVine was traded to the Bulls, but he used both events to fuel his career.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
I mean, I'm not the first to say it, and I'm sure I won't be the last, but Griffin is one of the most physically gifted players that this game has ever seen.
Yep.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
The 17-footer. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight.
He continues to flourish from these in-between spots. Griffin, he knows he can
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And so, Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. Back to the action after this word. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy.
Pistons, John Henson comes in for Christian Wood. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Brown. We've got Murray, and it's Valentine in at the 2 guard. So that's the 5.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they can make and building this lead.
Chris, of the guys you went against and played against, who would have benefited from today's style of play the most?
Oh, man, I got a few names. Billy Owens. Billy Owens, to me, was a guy like a Kevin Durant. He You know, he couldn't shoot like that,
Πάμε με το
but he did
Rose.
everything on the floor for us there in Golden State. And I think in today, an open game for him where he could get going, oh man, that would just be incredible. I also think of a guy like Detlef Schrempf. He could post up, he could pop and pick, he could shoot the ball, he could shoot off the dribble, finish on the break, whatever you wanted, he could give it to you that way. And I think for both guys, that size, that sweet spot, 6'7", 6'8", but played like a little bit of a guard, those two guys come to mind.
A putback, it's good on the putback.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Zach LaVine.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless. Grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
No good on the second free throw.
Well, last season was successful for the Pistons. I mean, they made the playoffs as an 8 seed. They were counted out at times, but had a strong second half to make it back to the postseason.
A shot by night, no good. And here are the Bulls now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Hutchison. Thomas against Murray. To the middle. That's tipped. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Stolen. Fast break. Here comes Chicago.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Boya with it. Back tonight from the arc. That shot, no good. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control. The other just searching for a move that they could never find.
Μπήκαμε λίγο κρίς, μετά βελτιωθήκαμε κάπως, αλλά έχουμε προφανώς μέλλον. Ελπίζω στη νέα γενιά να μαζευτούν λίγο τα λόγια και λένε έτσι κι αλλιώς. Γιατί εντάξει. Δεν μας ξέρουν καν, δεν μας ξέρουν. Αλλά θα μας μάθουν. Καλό μας για τον χρόνο που παίξαμε και πάμε καπάκι με Pacers. 3-3 είμαστε εμείς, οπότε πάμε.
It's the 2KMC, and I'm here to let you know what's going down in NBA 2K20. In the neighborhood, we've got plenty of 2K Compete events for you to earn and rep up. Starting on Saturday with Court Conqueror. Siege the castle, defeat the NBA legends, and win a prize. Hit pay dirt on Sunday with Gold Rush. All the VC you win will be...
Με Ιντιάνα, καλό μάτς. Έχουμε όλες τις αντιπάλους που ήταν οι αντίπαλοι μας σοβαροί.
Hey, there's the guy I'm looking for. How you feeling, Che? You ready to get this W?
Che?
You acting weird? I mean, really, you're making it more weird. What's up? Just tell me.
Okay, it's your clothes. They're a problem. You're a star now. You gotta act like one.
What's wrong with my clothes?
Oh.
What's wrong with them? I mean, they're great. I stand by this suit.
Is this thing even tailored?
Φορά κάτι,
I'm not
ναι.
saying you have to come in here looking like Russell Westbrook with an astronaut helmet and suspenders, but you gotta put some effort in. If you want to wear a suit, that's great. That's a classic look, but go and get a nice one. And for the love of everything good in this world, please get it tailored. Act like you've been there before.
All right, I'm gonna get new clothes. Can I get ready for the game now?
You're the greatest.
Άσε μας να παίξουμε μπάσκετ, ρε φίλε. Πάμε.
The buildings of Indianapolis are location tonight, framed against the beautiful mountain sky. Welcome to this Sunday afternoon, DA.
When the Pacers...
A lot of optimism. Thanks, DA. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Chicago. Right now, they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record. And, of course, Indiana, 3 spots below.
Yeah, and seeing where the Pacers are, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that net...
Βάλε μας μέσα.
In Indianapolis for 25 more years, almost $300 million in public subsidies built to renovate and expand the arena and the area around the arena.
So the public paid for this?
Some of it, a lot of it, but maybe not all.
If the arena was such a good deal, why doesn't the rich guy pay for it?
I think the Pacers are at least kicking in $65 million.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice of them.
Chicago leading. On the wing, Levine. Shot clock at 5. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Oh, shit.
Indiana shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however.
I really believe the more playing time that Lamb gets, the better he'll become. He still has the potential, in my mind, to be a very solid player in this league.
The Pacers making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Bill defenders are doing a better job of challenging the shooter from the side so they don't foul and don't step into that landing space when he comes down.
Yeah, I don't like the word landing space. All that stuff, like
what would you call
load management. We have all these phrases now. It's like, how did these phrases come in my life?
Load management is interesting.
Load management's the worst. Where did that start?
I don't know.
Can we just play basketball?
Just like work, just rest.
What's the thing they call when the guy travels, but they say it's not? It's like he's gathering the ball. That's another one.
Gathering the
Never said gathering the ball in my life until 2 years ago. Enough with the weird phrases.
Yeah. Lamb up top. He's coming off a 16-point game against Cleveland. There's the triple. That's good from Holiday on the assist from Jeremy Lamb.
You know, this is an area Lamb must continue to improve his passing, and when he passes it like this, it helps out a lot.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And the pass to Satoransky. From outside the arc. And Oladipo goes it down. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Trailing by 2. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
Yeah, and they came out with a W every time they played this squad last year. A stark contrast drawn between the conference's haves and have-nots.
Guys, they deserve a lot of credit for not losing focus. They came to play every time, and I expect that'll be the case tonight.
The layup off target.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And that concludes. Some changes for Indiana. Miles Turner comes in for Doug McDermott. And it's Oladipo in for Justin Holiday. Time now for an injury report. Now an update on Malcolm Brogdon from Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Indiana's head athletic trainer. I was told it's just a bruised knee, and luckily there doesn't seem to be severe damage. And they count on him to provide in all ways. He's out in a precarious situation. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know Greg how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
So for Chicago right now, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Then it's Lowry Markkanen, and it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. Lamb passes to Leaf. And so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
Well, Bill, yet another engaging conversation. Thanks for stopping by. We always appreciate your time.
Yeah, next time let's talk about the hard salary cap. I think the people really love that one. Yeah, I have some ideas.
You would make it interesting.
I have some luxury tax ideas. Yeah, we'll get super technical.
I would be here for that.
Okay.
And Clark, you know what? Bill will always give you a great point of view.
And you know what? I think he needs his own barbershop talk show, Kevin. I mean, he's done everything else in media. Go barbershop on him, Bill. And, you know, what a great job Nate McMillan has done since taking over as head coach, leading Indiana to 3 straight postseasons and the style of play with which the team has played with. A credit to him and his staff.
To a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Makes it off the glass. 7 points in the game. And a big part of McMillan's success, getting his guys, Clark, to play hard for him every night.
And I think you're right, because this team gets the most out of itself. It's one thing to assemble talent, it's another to bring people together so they're playing for each other. And these guys do that, night in and night out.
The Bulls making a switch here. Murray's checked in.
Brogdon
The feed to Turner. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going. Picking up his second foul here has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
The Pacers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And you know, the 2016-17 Rookie of the Year continues to impress. Brogdon is a valuable role player who does a lot of things well.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Levine deciding where to go with it.
Είσαι μαλάκα το Λαβίν.
And so here is Indiana. And we've reached halftime in this one. Pacers lead by 13.
Περνάμε γενικά λίγο δύσκολα.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Entirely new group in now for Indiana. Leaf checked in for Sabonis. Doug McDermott comes in for Ward. Justin Holiday's checked in for Oladipo. And it's TJ McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. Leaf is out there with Miles Turner. And it's McDermott. It's TJ McConnell. And it's Holiday in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. To the paint. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup. McConnell's got his first basket.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go. And a finalist for Coach of the Year in 2019, Nate McMillan passing 600 wins last season.
Well, you think about that. That's an impressive milestone. An outstanding coach in Nate McMillan. He moved into the top 25 all-time in wins. He's had 2 other stops as a head coach, Portland and Seattle. And I think he's doing some of his best work with the Pacers.
Miami's checked in for the Pacers. McConnell passes to Lamb. Back to McConnell. 5 on the clock. Good work defensively by Carter. Bulls trail by 10. Satoransky looking around. Pass to Carter. Over Turner. The shot's good from Carter. Carter's got 7 points in the game.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Outside, Lamb. Pass to McConnell.
Καλή άμυνα από εμάς. Πάμε να βρούμε ένα καλάθι. Θα ανέβουμε μόνοι μας. Όχι, τον βλέπω. Το βάλαμε. Με το Young. Ωραία, Γιάννης.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here. You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter.
Σατοράνσκι, ωραία ενέργεια. Μείον 4.
Now just a 4-point Pacer lead.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Now McConnell. The 11-footer, and it goes down 2 points. McConnell's got his second basket.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Dishes to Young. Hutchison passes to Young. Passes to Hutchison. Over Holiday. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That will get it.
Πάλι πάγκο εμείς. Και δεν ξαναπέζουμε, στο μείον 5 το μάτς, χάσαμε.
For 3, Levine.
Το χάνει.
So it's Indiana picking up
3-4 το ρεκόρ μας.
They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end,
δεν ήμασταν πολύ καλοί. Να τα, εδώ εχθρική ατμόσφαιρα. Fuck you. Τα ακούμε λοιπόν. Κακό μάτς πάντως γενικά.
Ultimately, it's about getting my guys involved. That's what I thrive on. You all got to eat, ain't? I want none of my guys going home out.
You're a warrior poet, Sarge, like my main man, Tupac.
No, hold up. No, Tupac is not your main man.
What? Sure he is.
Okay, name me one Tupac song.
You know what? I refuse to dignify this witch hunt with a response.
That's what I thought. All right, Sarge, favorite Tupac song? I Get Around. Yeah.
Straight banger. Love that track.
All right, no. Like, that's enough out of you, Hornet. Look, Sarge, thanks.
Ας προχωρήσουμε. Θα παίξουμε για τους Lakers και μετά θα το αφήσουμε για τώρα. Οι Lakers είναι αίτητοι. Πάμε να το σπάσουμε. Έλα, LeBron.
All right, welcome my team producer, Robbie, to the show. Now, Robbie, you posed a great challenge to me. I call it my Dream My Team, and you asked me to put together the best lineup in NBA 2K20 with all the available cards, but I had to limit it to 3 Lakers because you're kind of being a hater.
Listen, man, I expect to see a...
Για πάμε. Εντός με τους Lakers. Αν δεν κάνω λάθος.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just it's the 2K Sports
ομάδα που ο Jordan πήρε το πρωτάθλημα.
Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Chicago Bulls in their house, United States. Looking at the Bulls, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game.
Ματσάκισαν πέρσι, λέει.
Hello and welcome everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2D8. Well, we're winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Denver, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Wow. And you know, right?
We still have players settling into the new season. When you were playing, did you typically start fast, or did it take a while for you to kind of find your rhythm?
Kevin, I think you're like this. I played 14 years. Those first 8, I got off to great starts. Those last 6, oh Lord.
Ωραία πάσα στο Λαβίν, κάρφωμα.
But usually you get going. The best time to really get going is at the end.
Big finish. He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Here's Waiters. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. We've got 1:55 left here in the first quarter. Outside, Levine takes the 3. And the Lakers take it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Here's Davis, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
So tough to keep Davis from getting his points. Now he goes to the line where he's been shooting in that 80% range.
Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. And he's a great scorer, but Anthony Davis's defensive impact's many perhaps even greater. Do you think he has a chance to ever win Defensive Player of the Year?
Without a question, Kevin. On a team with more weapons, he can focus on the defensive end more. We saw that with Kevin Garnett. He won his Defensive Player of the Year award his first season in Boston.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Anthony Davis. And here is Green. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Morris passes to Waiters. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot.
You know what though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And the basket by Hutchison.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay. He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
Los Angeles, they've gone 3 for 3 at the line.
Μπαίνουμε και είναι μείον 14.
Here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Markieff Morris. Dion Waiters is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Davis in at power
Παίξε μωρέ. Μαλάκα το μαρκάμε. Κοντός είναι ρε μαλάκα. Παίξε το.
Shot clock at 6. Markkanen from outside.
Ναι.
Markkanen's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we knew Markkanen could shoot, but the consistency right out the gate has surprised all of us.
Morris outside. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Levine against Caldwell-Pope. Raiders for 3. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Satoransky finds Carter. Now the pass to Markkanen. For 3, Levine. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
An interconference matchup. They face these guys twice a season. And last year, they took both games.
And James gets it to go.
What you put out is what you get back. LeBron sets up so many teammates on the catch and shoot. That time, the favor is returned.
1:02 left here in the second. Pass to Markkanen. And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block the shot at all 3 levels.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in. Pass to Carter.
Slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Caldwell-Pope kicks to Waiters. 17 seconds left in the first half of basketball. From past the arc, Markkanen pulls it in. Pass to Levine. Off with the layup.
He is so good attacking the rim.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get...
Yo, listen up.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback. Chicago ends up going with the new group. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Markieff Morris comes in for Davis. And it's Green in for Rajon Rondo. We've got Young. And Satoransky in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
his mid-30s. LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
His dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, made a huge difference. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
There's the pass to Sadaransky.
Ανέβα! Ναι! Πρώτο μας καλάθι.
Los Angeles leading by 5.
Όντως, είμαστε καλοί
Waiters passes to Green.
Για τους rookie. Τέταρτο.
104 left in the third quarter. Softly drops in the floater.
Green's
got 8.
Nice look for Danny Green there, taking charge. You love the leadership he's brought everywhere he's gone.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
49 δευτερόλεπτα για τρίτη περίοδο.
Waiters against Sadaransky. Waiters dishes to McGee. Passes it to LeBron.
LeBron αυτό τα πάρει με επίδεση.
Pass to Morris.
Good,
and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
And that's a nice pass. The patience of LeBron to let the play develop.
Pass to Gafford. Sadaransky with it. 19 seconds left to play here in the third. Inside. Young is good after a nice lead pass. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play. Getting the ball inside right to the bucket.
Waiters for 3. No good that time. And he trains the 3. But let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one. And so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did in fact beat the
Ναι, 62-60. Μέτρησε τι έβαλε.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah.
Βάλε με! Μας βάζει. Αλλά δεν ξέρω τι. Συν 10-30 δευτερόλεπτα. Χάσαμε. Έλα. Πρέπει να μεγαλώσουμε λίγο σαν παίκτες για να μπορούμε να διαμορφώνουμε ένα σκορ. Κάνε καλή προσπάθεια πάντως.
Larry Markkinen is a guy you can build around. The 7th overall pick in a very strong 2017 draft.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The pass to Davis.
Davis
shoots over Markkinen.
Έλα ρε μεγάλε, έλα.
On the assist by Rondo. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Τέλος, 84-73. This one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were.
Όπως βλέπετε, το να κάνουμε τους Bulls μεγάλους θέλει πολλή δουλειά. Θα το προσπαθήσουμε, αλλά είμαστε μακριά από αυτό. Οπότε είδαμε έτσι 3 αγώνες και περιμένετε κι άλλους σε επόμενα βίντεο και live stream. Σας ευχαριστώ πάρα πολύ που παρακολουθήσατε και good game, πήραμε και λίγο θάρρος, Να τι ο πατής, είναι 2.000 οπαδούς. Αρχίζουν και μας εκτιμάνε. επόμενο μάτς με Ατλάντα. Λοιπόν, ευχαριστώ πολύ. Θα τα πούμε σε επόμενα επεισόδια στην προσπάθειά μας να κάνουμε τους Bulls την ομάδα που ήταν κάποτε. Καλώς.